All right, thank you, Fred. Well, the world is celebrating Earth Day today, but the truth is we could all live a little greener lifestyle to better preserve our planet. For example, despite global efforts to rein in plastic pollution, only 9% of it is actually recycled. So here today to help us stop and think about some of the choices we make every day and the impact on the planet and how you can make a difference, Nick Ciancio, UAB Sustainability Coordinator. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me. Happy Earth Day.
Yes, happy Earth Day. All right, so first of all, I want to talk about, we often hear about climate change and how this can affect the future, but how is it impacting us right now?
That's a great question. A lot of the times when we hear about climate change, it's in terms of 25 years from now or 50 years from now. Sea level rises, polar ice caps melting, and a lot of the time people aren't learning about how climate change is affecting us today. We're seeing stronger and more frequent severe hurricanes and warmer temperatures. So from 1950 to 1999, there were 15 Category 5 hurricanes. That's the same amount that we've seen since the year 2000. So we've definitely started seeing more and more. And there are a lot hotter temperatures too. The 10 hottest temperatures on record have happened since 2014. So we're starting to see more and more about climate change, but that means there's more and more for us to do to combat it.
Yes, absolutely. So what are some things that we can do? You and I were talking about this a few minutes ago, but what are some of the little things that we can do to make a difference?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's really important to remember that even the smallest of impacts can add up when everyone's collectively working. One thing that people can do is set your thermostat to 78 when you're not at home, or set it to auto. That can use a lot of electricity, but if you're setting it to 78, you're reducing how much electricity that you're actually using, and you're saving money. Another thing that people can do is they can use reusables. So think a reusable tote bag or a reusable coffee bottle or a reusable water bottle instead of using a plastic bottle. It is good to recycle, but it's best to avoid that entirely. So if you can avoid recycling by reusing, that's the best thing to do, just because it still uses a lot of energy to actually recycle. And first and foremost, the most important thing is to learn as much as you can. And a really great place to learn is the UAB Solar House. You can book a tour. You just go online and search UAB Solar House. Click on our website and click schedule a tour. You'll learn about sustainability and resiliency and how people are able to power homes like the solar house. It's completely powered by the sun. So it's important to first learn as much as you can.
I love that. Now, I do want to go back. So you say recycling can make a difference, but if you can avoid recycling, I think people think, oh, hey, I'm recycling everything. I put it out of my blue bin in the morning, and they think they're helping, but and it can, but you're saying just to try to avoid that if you can.
Absolutely. So like you said, about 9% of plastics are recycled. But what people don't realize is that if there's 30% contamination in a recycling bin, all of that gets sent to landfill. They don't separate the 70% that's good. And so what we really need to make sure is we make sure that we're reducing the amount of plastic waste that we're generating. And then for the plastic that we have to use, or the aluminum that we have to use, make sure that you're putting that in the right bin and recycling correctly.
Okay, some important advice there. Nick, we appreciate you being with us today. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.